Obviously, everyone's talking about the whole Les Miles job, speculation, all that. What what was the first you heard of that? What have you heard about that? What's your take on any of it?
I just started hearing of it today, and you know, regardless of the situation, we gonna play LSU. We gotta win, and we're gonna have our coach back regardless of the situation. So that's all we're focusing on right now. It's like doing what we gotta do in practice to get better and keep fighting, and just we gotta win, So that's all we focus on right now, and we got our coach back regardless.
Was that his message today? Is just focus on the things that y'all need to focus on when y'all met this afternoon?
Yeah, because we really that's what we really got to do is just focus on us so we can come out and win because it's about doing those things and it's because people gonna talk regardless. So we can't let that get in the way of us focusing on what we got to do this week. On the field. So we can't let that get in the way of our focus.
How tough have the last three games been after starting so well, 7 straight wins? What's it been like just the last three to deal with?
I mean, obviously it's tough because nobody likes to lose, and that just we take it to heart as well. Just like everybody else, nobody likes to lose, so it's tough. And I mean, just adversity, and we just gotta fight. We just gotta, you know, focus during the week and get better at what we do, and that's all we can do is get better because you can't just dwell on a loss and then don't attempt to get better. So you can't just give up. You just got to keep going and focus on the things we got to do so we can get better. So therefore, like things can change.
Is it harder to do that, to focus on those things when all this whatever the storm of stuff focusing on other stuff is
Oh
swirling
no,
around y'all?
nah, you just gotta block that stuff out, man. You gotta have a mind to where you focus on the task you gotta do as a person because you worry about the next man. You're not doing your job, so you gotta worry about doing your job for the team and doing your job for the next man beside you. So basically, that's what I've been doing. I've been focusing on what I got to do to get better to make the team better instead of focusing on things outside that really you shouldn't really be worried about because that it doesn't affect the wins or losses. So you just gotta focus on the things you gotta do.
How big would a win Saturday be for? I mean, for the team to end the season on a
I
positive
mean,
note.
it's gonna be big because the best we can do right now is be 9-3 or 10-3. Which one is it? 10-3?
Y'all would be 8 right now and
9-3.
nine with the bowl.
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to shoot for. To finish everything out like that. So that's what we So it obviously be big, especially last home game this year. So it's gonna be huge if we got to do that though. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna start in practice, and we just like I said, if we focus on the things outside, it's scratching away from our focus on the game. So you can't let that stuff get to you. That's why he taught us today, to stay focused because that stuff right there, you can't control what people gonna say. People gonna say anything regardless you win or lose. People gonna still say something. So you always gotta focus on what you gotta do.